Hey everyone, I just read The Bellini Card by Jason Goodwin, and You know how Cars, a movie about racing, was so mid that for some reason Pixar decided to make Cars 2 a spy thriller about the worst character in the franchise instead of Lightning McQueen? Well, imagine that, but with characters from this series, and that's this book. It's a book about a eunuch detective in 19th century Istanbul who is tasked by the newly crowned Ottoman Sultan to recover a stolen painting by the titular Bellini against the wishes of the court, which takes him and his old friend, the Polish ambassador, to the city of Venice in order to find it. The pros? Venice was such a welcome change of scenery. Not just because it's a lovely city in and of itself, but the book gives it the same life and character and historical context that previous entries did for Istanbul. It creates a completely different vibe, and I really enjoyed the change of pace. The set pieces were a little more memorable in this one compared to the Snake Stone. They weren't great action scenes or anything, but I was glad whenever one of them showed up to break up the monotony, and it was nice to have Jason Goodwin's eye for detail turned toward a European city for a change, since it didn't feel quite as voyeuristic or orientalist as the previous two books did. The cons? I could not stand the fact that Polevsky was the main character for most of the book. I get why he's sent to be Yashim's undercover agent in Venice, I just can't stand him as a character. Although ripping him out of his comfort zone and giving him a bit more development did make him a little more bearable this time around. As usual, the mystery just really didn't intrigue me. It did differentiate itself by not being another Ottoman murder, but I just don't care about these characters enough to be invested. And the book just keeps going, well after the plot has seemingly resolved itself. I'm normally a fan of that sort of thing, but this one just refused to end. I couldn't believe just how much more there was after the climax. It's just too convoluted. This book was a slog, and it's not even that long. I really couldn't stand it. I really don't get the appeal of these books. If you enjoyed the first two, you'll probably like this one. And there's not much of an overarching plot, so if the premise sounds interesting to you, check it out. There's no context needed from previous entries, but I really got nothing out of it, and I'm giving the Bellini Card a C. What did you think of the book? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're there, why not leave a suggestion for what I should read next? I promise I'll get to it eventually. If you liked the review and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share the video around. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.